guys, welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to be sitting down with Vipul, and he is the head of housekeeping. He's going to give us some insight into the processes that take place behind the scenes. We obviously see the finished product when these apartments look spick and span, but I think it could be cool to get some insight into the processes that are actually followed from their side. So Vipul, thank you so much for joining us today. It's lovely to have you here. So to kickstart the conversation, can you tell us a bit about what your role is at Deluxe?
So I work as the housekeeping manager at Deluxe, and I understand that housekeeping as an operation is a very huge operation, and we work with about 70 employees who work under housekeeping department. And yes, our primary role is to make sure that the cleanliness and the upkeep of our apartments and villas are in place. Our guests are extremely happy in terms of cleanliness and hygiene standards, especially after this COVID era. Our guests and common people around are more concerned about the hygiene and the cleanliness of everywhere they are in right now. And that is where our role comes in at Deluxe Holiday Homes.
Okay. Vipul, can you tell me what you think the differentiating factor is between Deluxe Holiday Homes and any other company offering the same service?
Well, of course, I think we are different in a lot of ways. The first and the foremost important part is our professionalism, our attention to detail, and there are several reasons behind it. Because we ensure or we take trainings very seriously. So our teams are well trained in the entire operations. They know what exactly needs to be done. And when it comes to our guests, housekeeping department is not only about cleanliness and hygiene, but we also have a very, very strong focus on the functionality of the apartment or the villa, the presentation aspect for it. We also make sure that when a guest enters the apartment, they just have a wow feeling. And I think all of this comes up with a lot of training and dedication. A big thank you to our team members as well, who have been constantly supportive. But yeah, the differentiating factor, to answer your question, the differentiating factor on our side is purely the way we handle our operations. The style of operations we have is the differentiating factor.
Okay. How would you say housekeeping adds to a guest's experience?
Well, housekeeping is the backbone of any hospitality brand or a company. Deluxe Holiday Home being no less. Housekeeping adds value to the cleanliness of the apartment, the upkeep of the apartment. The moment a guest arrives to our apartment, they have this wow feeling, or they have this feeling that they are well taken care of in this apartment. They feel comfortable that, okay, in terms of cleanliness and hygiene, things are in place. When they walk into the apartment, they literally feel that no one has ever lived in that apartment. So that is that small magic we at the housekeeping department do. So it surely adds a lot of value to our guests, and I'm pretty confident that our guests are happy with the level of services and cleanliness standards we are offering to them.
Okay. We definitely look forward to seeing how your plans translate going forward and the amazing work that you and your team do. Thank you so much for joining us today, Vipul. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. And to you at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye.